into exactly what vegetables, what they brought to the system and all of that.
Oh, do they? Yeah.
Kind of,
It's good. You see, well, what I try to do, there's bits all over the place. So what I try to do is put it all together. The core concepts, the most important ones. Like, that's the fundamentals. Now, when you have the fundamentals, you can play it. So you might find bits. There might be loads of books covering there, what I said, but you might have to read a library to get it all out. Yeah. So you get bits. And the other thing as well is to know the potent things to do, because the dangers of certain things and the benefits of other things. Because, as I said, a lot of people know protein is good for them, but they may not really realise the value of it, how important it is to be getting first-class protein in. That's key. The importance, the priority of getting first-class proteins in.
Per day should you have protein? Twice a day?
You could have twice a day, or 3 times a day. You could, yeah.
Meals a day?
Another thing I didn't cover there was cereals, like breakfast cereals. The best breakfast cereal is something like porridge. But a lot of the cereals that are out there, very high glycemic, full of sugar. Full of sugar. So, like, a lot of the foods that are out there, unless you know the core concepts, you'll know it now. I bet you could walk around that supermarket and say that to you, and you'd be saying, oh, vegetable oil, oh, sugar. Yeah. They're the things you're watching. Oh, that's good protein, I'll take that. That's high life force. Oh, I'll have that before my meal. I'll go for the lower, sweeter ones. But you know what you're doing now. You're educated. You know what you're doing with it. And you know how to go for the better ones. You know how to go for the better fruits, well, from an insulin point of view. But you know the value of it, and you know the dangers of it. So you can take control of it, which is crucial, yeah.
Very interesting, yeah.
Yeah. The same with the fats. Like fats, which fats do you go for? Well, now you know the story with them. And it may mean with fats, I didn't go into something, but it may mean with fats taking an omega-3 supplement. Because there isn't a lot of omega-3 in the food chain today. So an easy way of doing it is taking a supplement. That is an easy way of taking it. But that'll help balance up the fat profile in your own body. Because for good health, we need we need a balance of omega-3 and omega-6. The omega-6 is mainly bad because they're everywhere. There's too much of it. That's exactly why. Yeah, there's too much of it. Yeah.
Would it make a difference now for somebody my age to start that?
Make a huge difference.
Because I've affected up the whole way. Well, since I left here, you know.
It would make a huge difference, Mary.
I know when I went on it the first time with Frank, the difference it made to me was something.
I think it's life-changing.
Yeah.
I actually
it was
think.
Then, yeah, but I was a lot younger.
No, you don't ever say that because no, you're still in your body. Your body's still there. Do you know what I mean? So you can't say, "It doesn't matter. I'll leave you go to wreck and ruin." Do you know you can't? Like you can do a job on it. Yeah, of course you can.
Yeah.
You know, I mentioned there the muscle, but also the bone is implicated. We're losing bone as well. That's protein too. Like arthritis is nearly an industry, really. You know, so we need to be watching that. We need to be feeding in. Like, we're leaking muscle here and we're leaking it out of the bones. And that's why as we get older, we go, you know. But that's actually nobody knows that's what's taking place. We just say we're getting old. That's kind of, and you accept that's the banner. Actually, we're getting old. It's normal. Well, what I'm telling you, there's an awful lot you can do about it. It's all about taking greater control of how we age, greater control of our health, using the information that's there, and now you're empowering yourself. You're becoming more in control of the whole process, rather than saying, sure, I'm getting old.